In today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we are going to value several shelves of our Smurfs collection. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Well, let's jump right in and start valuing this collection. The first thing we're going to value is one of my favorite pieces we have. It's the Smurf Day Party Glasses set. It's the whole store display, and it actually was presented by Hardee's fast food chain. And it's really rare, it's really hard to find, and it held 7 different glasses on the display. So I love the Smurfs. It's one of my favorite cartoons. It's one of my favorite collectibles. So I had to have this when I saw it up for sale. I actually can't even find one anywhere on eBay or social media to see what it's worth. So I know what I paid for it. So the display alone is worth about $125, but I think it's actually worth more than that. I think it's worth more like $150 to $200, but I like to keep all my prices like realistic. I don't want to overvalue my collection. So I'm going to say $125. And then all these different glasses, we have Gargamel and Smurfette. They're worth about $7 each. Some people sell them up to $10 and $15 each. But like I said, I just don't like to overvalue the collection. So I have a total of 20 glasses. A lot of them are duplicates, and I usually don't keep duplicates in my collection. I usually sell them at our flea market booth or online to kind of make extra money to buy more toys. But in this case, I am going to keep them all just because I love the Smurfs so much. I might even put them in the kitchen in the toy museum. We might even drink out of some of the duplicates, but I'm not sure yet. I'll probably be too scared to because I don't want anybody to break them. You might have noticed sometimes I put a drink top, like a lid on top of the glasses, and I just do that to make sure it doesn't fill up with dust or dead bugs or anything, so it just keeps them clean. Now, I usually value store display boxes at about $10, but I think this one's worth more like $15 or $20 just because the graphics are so amazing. And it reminds me of being a kid when you would go to the store and you would get to dig through this box to find the Smurfs you wanted to buy. They're pretty cool. And then next up we have these ceramic pieces. I have 2 of these. It's Smurfette with a Christmas tree, and they're worth $25 each. And even though I have 2, I am keeping both of them. We have a ceramic Smurf and Smurfette on a bench worth $25, and Gargamel and Azrael worth $35. Then we have some loose Smurfs. We have this Smurf in the car worth about $8. The cameraman is worth about $15. This Christmas ornament's worth $12. And then this next Christmas ornament is worth $20. They just need a good cleaning. And then we have the Devil Smurf. He's worth $20 by himself. And then we have Azrael. She's worth at least $15. A lot of people had her worth more. We actually have 2 of these Gargamels worth $10 each. And a Dennis Smurf worth $12. This beer keychain Smurf worth $15. And the bride and groom are worth $35. So many Smurfs. We're going to try to go through those fast. I think this one is a Sagittarius sign worth $15. One of the original Papa Smurfs worth $10. We have 2 of these brushing their teeth worth $8 each. We have the rare gold Smurf that's worth about $15. The letter delivery Smurf that's worth about $10. And then we have the nurse with that big old needle. She's worth $10. And then we have a Smurf on a telephone worth about $10. And this one with wood and a saw worth about $9. Then we have this giant wall clock. It's so cool. It's worth about $45. And then from 1984, we have a radio and speaker set worth about $45. And then from 1982, we have a lock block set, and it's worth about $20. And I love this next piece. It's a 3-tier metal tray, and it's worth about $75. It's really hard to find. I just love the graphics on it, and it's in really good shape. Then we have some plush. I think they're worth about $10 each. The Smurfette, and this one's worth about $10. I forget her name, but she's worth about $10. And then we have this little one. He's kind of real fluffy. He's worth about $10. And then we have another girl Smurf worth about $10. And then we have this cool sleeping bag. It's from the 80s, and it's worth about $20. And then we have the I Love New York Smurf still in the box, and that's worth about $20. Then we have Hefty Smurf with a tag. He's worth about $10. And we have so many Smurfs. We're going to have to sell some of these at our flea market booth. We have too many. We have this big Gargamel plush. He's worth about $15, so we'll definitely keep him. We have this rare vintage clown Smurf worth $40. And we have this one someone made, a little crocheted Papa Smurf worth about $15. And there's our helper Daisy. She's always trying to steal my Smurfs. We have this Smurf with a shirt on. He's vintage with a tag worth about $20. It's in really good shape. I love these old tags when they still have those tags. Definitely pick those up. And then we have an Easter Smurfette. She's worth about $15. And we have Baby Smurf. Pretty hard to find, worth about $20. We have a vintage Gargamel with no clothes, probably worth about $10. Have to have him a little outfit made. Then we have these big Papa Smurfs. We have 4. I think I'm going to keep 2 of them, and they're worth about $20 each. We'll sell the other 2. Ended up with 8 of these, so we'll keep 2, and they're worth about $12 each. We'll keep this Smurfette. She's worth about $15. She's in really good condition. And then this large Smurf, he's worth about $15. And then we have this newer Smurfette. She's worth about $10. We have a bunch of the regular Smurfs, and we'll keep 2 of these, so they're worth $12 each. We'll keep 2 more of these Smurfettes worth $15 each. And then these little mini Papa Smurfs we have, they're worth at least $9 each, and we're going to keep all 3 of those, and we'll keep this small one too worth $10. Through these, I think these are all going to be worth about $8 each. I think that was Grouchy, and this one's Hackus. Let's see who else we have. We have another Smurfette. Have so many. Here's another small one. We're going to keep him too. I have a hard time getting rid of Smurfs. And we have Brainy with the tag on. Keep him. A different version of Papa Smurf, a newer one, and a newer version of a Smurf. Then a newer version of Brainy with the big plastic glasses on. And then another Smurfette. They're all just a little bit different. That's why I'm keeping them. A different Brainy with thicker glasses on. And then another newer regular Smurf. Then we've got this really cool Smurf we got on vacation when we went to Belgium. And she's worth about $14. Then I got a bunch of these plush mushrooms I got at Hobby Lobby. And all together they're worth about $24. And then here's my pride and joy. This was mine as a kid. My mom worked at the mall. And one of the other shop owners gifted me this octagon shaped little Smurf display center, and it's worth about $350, and it's holding 87 Smurfs, and we'll average them about $8 each, so that's another $696 worth of Smurfs. Some of them are actually worth a lot more than that, but that's just an average. Had this little mushroom flower arrangement we had on top of our center, probably worth about $20, and then the base we keep it on is worth about $10. Usually value store display boxes at about $10 each, but as the years go by and the harder these are to find, they will probably be worth more than that. And then we have a couple figures that were with the Smurfs, Johan and Pewit, and they're worth about $12 each. And then we have the Smurf on the horse, he's worth about $20. We have one with a rake, he's worth about $10. And I love this one under the mushroom umbrella, he's worth about $12. The Bride Smurfette, she's newer, but she's worth about $15. And the Leprechaun Smurf is worth about $15 as well. And the Astronaut's worth $25 because it's hard to find him with a helmet. Grandma and Grandpa Smurf are worth about $20 each. And Baby Smurf is worth about $12. The Graduation Smurfette is worth about $12. And the Smurf on the Leaf Skateboard is also worth $12. And the Wizard is also worth $12. The McDonald's basketball player is worth $10, and the Groom is worth $15. The one lifting the dumbbells worth $10, and Ballerina Smurfette's worth $10. The one with the hay and the sickle is worth about $9, And then the little Angel Smurf, who's newer, is worth about $15. Have another baby Smurf worth about $15. And then we have the Baker Smurf worth $10. And this one's missing his bow, so he's worth about $4. And the Magician's worth about $9. And the tennis player, he's worth $12. And this one's different. He has a round base. He came from some game or something, but he's worth about $6. And then we have this Smurfette that's sitting, worth about $6. The policeman, his baton's broken, worth $4. Roller skating Smurfette, $12. And this hard to find whelpy dog with the Smurflings is worth $25. And then we have all four of the Smurflings, and they're pretty hard to find. This first one's worth $15. Sassette the girl's $25. This one with the frog's $22, and the yellow shirt's $20. And Baby Smurf is $15. And then we have this cool living stone display. I couldn't even find it on eBay, but it's not Smurfs, but I think it's a good little piece to keep all the Smurfs on. And this little display piece is worth about $40. So with our previous 389 videos of value on my toy collection, our collection was worth $975,285. And when we add this video of our partial Smurf collection, this video is worth $3,032. So when we add this to our previous total, that means our grand total for episode 390 of value on my toy collection is $978,317. Now, I really hope I can get my collection up to $1 million to say, hey, I have $1 million toy collection. But remember, I'm not a millionaire. I've just been saving toys all my life, going to thrift stores and flea markets, garage sales, toy stores, and looking online, and it's just accumulated to that big old total. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am making them. I like to see what all I have and what it's all worth. And I'm also putting all the toys on our Facebook page, which is called the Toy Vault of Mississippi. So check that out too. So until our next video, guys, we will see you then.